You see it? They back on. They back on. What are you up watching? I'm currently doing an next assignment that I have in class as well. My week is very busy and basically a mess. My head is hurting, but we move. Truly one of the most beautiful tragedies I've watched. Taking place at an academy. Discipline, discipline, and tradition. Student background, that can inspiration from format. Hello, Jamaica Speaks. Miss Campbell's from Jamaica. Subscribe, like, and share. I did. Mm. His inspiration led the group of boys to ignite in a club he was a part of. Acting. Hello, who are we watching today? So, oh my gosh, New Year look a mess. Welcome to my channel, everybody. We are completing some assignments. It look weird. I'm new here. Hello, so my name is Miss Campbell. I'm a teacher. I'm also a student. So for today, I'm completing an assignment that is due in a few hours. Plus, I'm on class on my phone. So yeah, I'm going to um finish up this assignment and submit it right now because I have like two that's due tonight. So I'm logging from Jamaica. totally on off.
Still logged in? Alright, great. So I'm still logged in. So I'm gonna look at this one first. I'm just gonna copy the link for you. It's called ClipChamp. So these are some tools we can utilize to no, do that again. Second please. So for ClipChamp, let's see, I just put the link inside the chat there. This is Microsoft's base. Let me just share that screen with you.
Okay, nice. Wish you luck. Thank
This
you.
is ClipChamp, right?
Okay, Christopher, thank you very
Alright,
much. I didn't
so
see that part.
I
Hello,
can
Josiah.
close all of
Hi.
these. Alright, let me just come on. Alright, so let me just see. So this is ClipChamp, excuse me, and there's a number of things you can do with ClipChamp. They even have AI features as well. So I'm going to show you how to use the screen recording aspect, and then we'll also look at they have another what we call the text to speech option as well. All right, so we'll look at that as well. They have a number of different text tools and features you can use. So you can go ahead and click on create new. All right. Okay, it works with me. All right. So you have the option also to, if you want to import media and do some editing and all of that. All right, I'm going to click on create here, and then it's going to show me the different options that I have. Like I can create my, I can record my screen, I can record the audio and all that, and then we'll look at the text to speech feature as well. So I'm not going to record my camera, I'm just going to record my screen. So I can go here, all right, and it'll ask me about the microphone, allow, yes, I want to allow the microphone, and then start the recording, choose a screen that I'm going to record. Um, all right, let's say I'm looking at, yeah, we just discussed this now. All right, so I'm going to share, let's just click share, and you have the option here to share audio as well. I'm going to click on that share. So yes, this is the techniques that we're looking
Hi.
at in terms of the text to
Okay, you're
speech
busy. Bye.
with Microsoft
Yeah,
Teams.
we're actually in
So
class.
let me stop
We're
that.
doing an assignment.
So yes,
So
this
it's a
is
bit of a busy day, but
that we're looking
I
at.
gotta get it done
Copy my brushes.
so I can
Stop
really.
this just to retain what I did. So let me go back here. And here now, I have the option to retake. I can save and edit. So I can click on this option, save and edit. All right. And it's give me the option now. I can download. I can save this and download it um, if I want to. All right. So that option is also there. And here.
Very
Or
active.
if you choose like HD or 4K, the video is
Oh,
going to be a lot
free.
clearer. So the smaller video
Mm,
you choose,
enable.
the options you choose here
Sad.
will allow the file to be
Giving.
to have better quality if it's
Just
higher, but if the video is going to be
connect.
the size is going to be much more large. So you can choose based on that. Okay, it will go through the process of producing the video for you, and then it will allow you to be able to export that as a MP4. Alright, so this is good. If you want, you can just go back.
Where in Jamaica you from? I'm from Central
I
Jamaica.
don't think it allows
Hi,
you
Sunny. Hello, hello,
anymore
hello.
because you have to pay for that upfront. Alright, so you can just export what you need to. And I think there's some limitations on the size, or should I say, not the size, the amount of time you can record for as well with the free version. Alright, so one of the other feature that we have is the text to speech. I'm gonna go back to create here, and I'll just show you what we can do here with the text to speech. So the text to speech, alright, I can, I mean, you can, there are many different voices here that you can choose from. This is a cheerful voice format. Let me bring that up. So here this voice. Choose from a variety of voices to help you create a story worth sharing. Okay, great. So I remove this. Just gonna right click and just gonna delete. And I'm gonna try and go back to text to speech here. Okay, text to speech. Okay, good. I'm gonna try and just type something here. Here we go. I shall not want. See, there's something simple. It won't take a lot of time. Save, but let me just resave it here. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Oh, perfect. And if you want to, you can actually do a
Extraordinary.
number of things here because you have
Hi, dear Alex. How are you doing?
you have the option to
Shadrach.
play music
Yes,
or
I know
sound
that you're
or
back
visual
again.
sound. You
Um,
can do that too. Alright.
we're doing an
So
assignment, and yeah,
so they can do all of that. Another thing is that they have some features here that make it easy to find words. But you
to
have
make their
again
lives
some
extraordinary and
right.
learn
Okay. So they have some
full poetry in a
they have some cool
non-traditional.
tools that you can utilize looking at graphics, text,
Pages to
yeah, you can
people.
add text. You know what I'm looking for. The discussion feature. Let's see.
Hi. Experiential learning.
Here, just one moment. Just have something here. Trying to remember where I found those, but they have some really cool um, visuals that you can add to your audio. But wait, so
Lessons learned from the
right? You can add text. You can do a number of different things with with the audio, and then you can export it here as well. So this will export. It depends on how you want it. If you want to add some visuals, then you export it as a MP4, not necessarily MP3. Go through the same process of producing this video as you export it. Alright, so this is pretty cool as well. Alright, so I'm going to show you another one. Now this one is
the children.
Diaries.
Hi, I am so I am
Hello.
so drained. I
This
am
is
so
Ashley.
tired, but here I am
Um,
just the same. I'm in class,
yeah,
seriously
I'm
studying,
going to
doing an
share my
assignment, but
screen with you.
you know we
And
have to do what you
so
have to do.
in
Yeah.
here, what do you have?
Lessons learned from the children.
You have this. So if you go here and you see this option, and once you click on that, it will just open up a new option for you. Right? So this allows you to create. You can do a number of things. You can record. You can upload it. You have templates. You can convert your slides to videos and all of that. So that's pretty cool too. You click on the blank green option here, right? And then it will allow you to create. So you have record option over this side, upload. You're going to click on record, and you have the option to record the screen or camera. I'm thinking of this camera. I'm going to option for screen. Alright, and then I'll click on start recording here, and it's asking me to define a tab or something or a window. I'm just going to click on, yeah, I'm just click on Google Forms, and it's going to share the audio, etc. there, microphone, and all of that. So I'm going to click on share, and then over here, I'm just going to click on record. Talk now, talk if you want.
Then talk
All right, so
to the
yeah, this is a survey. So
parents.
let's here we go. So all right, feedback survey. All right, that's easy. Minutes period to actually do your recording. All right, so I'm gonna skip on stop here. All right, and oops,
Hmm.
restart. There we go. All right, so let me try in this time. One. All right, so yeah, this is a survey. This is a few minutes ago. So right, so yeah, so you have a number of different options you can choose from in terms of option for editing, view, right? So the menu items are here. You can check this out, scene or image. Number of different options. You can also download, right? Export to your drive, share. You have the option also to convert slides. So check it out. I mean, this is something I just discovered today. Plug in text here, video.
Hmm.
This option here, and then let's go to this one.
Hello, Davy, Dave. Welcome, welcome. I have a serious of a relationship with him, but I
So
like
let's
it
say
as a
this
message in
is a
portrait.
book.
to
Uh-huh.
be a teacher
So yeah, so this is the
ignite
little tips. All right, another
fire
one I
and
want to show you
passion
is
in
something you are
my
more familiar
students.
with is
How
Microsoft PowerPoint. I'm gonna go to you.
their
So Microsoft PowerPoint
dreams and
is able to be very functional, right? So I'm gonna stop the share and I'll show you a simple way to be able to do that. So start PowerPoint. Good. So I'm
mm-hmm.
going to share.
Makes my heart happy.
Okay. So let me share my screen now. So you can see. Okay. Here. This is
Mm.
PowerPoint. Um. Okay. So in
Showing that
PowerPoint, you have the option to record as well, and it also can export and all of that for video, right? So you can use the screen recording option here in the record menu. Also, let me insert right. Yeah, it's also in the insert menu. Okay, so when you go to media, you can insert screen recording, but they added a record. All right, so I'm going to jump into this, screen recording, and then it's going to ask me, right, for the year that I want to record. So I can just highlight here, right, and then I can click on record. So if you don't want the pointer or the audio, you can deselect that, but I want them to stay, so I'm just going to leave it. It will also give you
you
the
ended.
yes. All right, so this is Google Meet. So once you record, it's actually gives you this little video that you can watch here. All right, so this is Google Meet. All right, and you have the option now. You can export this or save it, save media as. Right, when you choose save media as, it just allows you to save it as an MP3 file, MP4 file, right? And you can just use that to, you can upload that on your
is fatigue. Can you type that in English for me, please? I don't understand what you're trying to say.
All right, so it's gonna go through a process when you are actually going through. So you can give your description of the title first of all, right? See those important
Too
and
slow.
then it's gonna give you
Really?
some
That means you have to come to
options
Jamaica. Mena Guinea,
under
Canai.
choices, caching playlist if you want to add it to an existing playlist. You have the option to do that. You can select the audience, speak to the audience, I should say, etc. View descriptions and all of that. You have the option to choose that. And you can do, of course, you're doing some checks to make sure there is no copyright issues and all of that,
On
right? There are other elements like
me.
subtitles, right? That gives you too, right? Um, because once again, there's no copyright issues and all of that, okay? And then afterwards, you have the option to share or to publish. You can share it privately or you can
Don't
publish it so
explode.
that others can get access to it. So you have actually three options: private, only certain people can get access to it; unlisted is anyone and public means everyone on the internet can have access to it. So you have that option. We're going to click here. We just copy that. So you can choose the different people. You add them here. You share it privately. If it's unlisted, you just copy the link and you can share it with anyone you want. Okay. So yeah, there's even an option to schedule the release of it or the publication of it. You have that option too. And save. And once you do that, it will save it right here. You also have the option to edit the details, right? And you have, if you want to remove it, download it, delete it, etc. You have that option as well. All right. Um, so usually they give you some analytics settings as well, so you can see if you upload a video, you can see the number of views and the comments and all of that that are there as well. Okay, every video that you have. Okay, so for what is private, obviously only the person you share it with, but if it's public, you'll be able to see all of the analytics based on what was published, the views, and comments, and so on. You know, so all right, so I'm gonna stop this share. There's one more tool that I want to share with you, and this one is Google. It's really for, well, it has a number of different purposes, and I think it's worth it because there's a lot of content that you can create that could be useful to your class. And I'm going to share some of the things that I've already done, which will still take a while. Okay, so I'm going to share some of the things that
Okay, you
I've
like
done
pink very much. Why? To be honest, I
that are
haven't.
useful.
I wasn't the type
So
to always
once again,
love pink,
and you
but
can create
it's a
content
color that
on
complements my
any
skin, and I
specific
grow to like it.
course
I've
that
been
you
in
are
touch with my
taking.
feminine energy and all of that good
Infographics
stuff,
and all of
and
that. So
you know, it's been
it's
nice
pretty
tapping
powerful.
into that. So
What
I've
you have to do is
gotten
just
to love pink. To me, pink was very like
find some
girly, girly, and all of that
or
stuff. And I'm like, why
sources
do I
that you
have
want
this
to create content
preconceived notion
from.
of pink and
I've uploaded
all of them something there?
just some random information
So
here.
now that's
And
on the
you can
side,
see
and I actually
videos,
love
video documents.
pink. So,
There's
what
personal
is your name, Miss Campbell? But people
and
say
you know
Abigail or Abby. Or, you know,
So
it's the time in Jamaica.
you can add these
7:02
sources, or
p.m.
should I say sources of
Yeah,
information.
I wasn't a girly girl. I was very much a nerd into books, into them
These sources
stuff
are
there.
all different sources.
So for me, I wasn't, you know, really like gravitating towards pink and all of them something there, but
So I'm just gonna share one of the
no,
websites
it's
here
different. We have
that we're
evolved,
talking
people.
about here.
We have
And one of the
evolved.
things that is pretty cool with this
Which country?
is
Please
Miss
just
Campbell.
say your name. Abigail, Miss Campbell. Which country are you from? I'm from
So this is
Jamaica.
kind of way
Hmm.
podcast like you're having a conversation. And if you notice, it
Yeah.
sounds very realistic. It's not. It doesn't sound like, oh, this is like obviously
So,
um, just a generated like voice. It sounds very, very human and very, very conversational. One of the cool things I like about it too is if you click on the interactive mode, which I just clicked on there, and I'm gonna play it again, you can actually join in, right? So if a student have a question or whatever, could join in and answer AI
mm.
tools, right?
Pancho Megasi,
In the middle of their
me
podcast
get
about that question. So
three back
let's
to.
have a listen.
Remember me did the 72. 8, 68. Me did the last me check a 71. What go on? How are you?
Yes,
Hello,
absolutely. So
AJT.
tell us
Hi,
about
hi, hi.
agentic AI. How does
Hmm?
agentic AI fit into the scheme of things as we
Like me say,
continue
somebody get
this
back three.
conversation
It's
about
currently
agentic AI?
7:05 p.m. Me did 774. 774. So me get some. Yeah, I get more. Okay, yeah. So it's early night time. You know, it's not that late. I just submitted an assignment. I want to see if I got the email that the
All
assignment
right,
was
so I
submitted.
think you see what I'm
Yes.
talking about here in terms of the
So
capability
now I
of
have
these kind of tool, and that's just
this
small
other
part
one, assignment 2,
of the evolutions. And you can check this out and
gradebook,
see if it works for you,
subject,
and try
10
utilizing it on
student,
your students. And I can share
ID, name,
some
first and
notes.
last name,
There's a lot of tools. You can also create in a quiz
coursework, and one final
quiz
exam.
is very short. Yeah, as we usually take sources, right? It's very you can just test it out. There's a lot of different capabilities that um, that you can find. All right.
So I have this
All right.
assignment to
So
do tonight.
on this tool, you can
I was talking to my
see
mom a while ago.
does it appeal to you as
Please double tap the
a
screen,
job
guys. When you double tap the
seeker,
screen, what happens?
and hopefully, you can
What
find some
happens?
or some
So I
use
have
for it in
class
this
ends at
particular subject.
8:30. After which I have an assignment that I am gonna have to do.
It's pretty cool. All right. I see Julian. I see your hand. Yes.
I tried to use it after I uploaded the sources. I gave it a task. I think I chose a PowerPoint presentation, and it was just
No,
loading. So I didn't
Abigaile.
get
To like your
it did
voice.
not work. But
Okay.
I'm going to
So
try again.
Christopher,
Maybe
where
it
are
was
you
bandwidth
from?
issues. I'm not sure. So it
John,
was just loading,
Benjamin, where
loading.
are
But
you
I
from?
hear
Where are you
that
guys
it's
from?
a very good tool that you can use to maybe have it assist you with synthesizing your information
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
have many different sources. Um, I'll go back and try it again.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Nigeria
Take
from
time.
Kenya.
That's
Okay.
definitely one of
So I have Nigerians here and Kenyans
because
here.
I remember I
Are
took
you
a
guys
lot of
familiar with any Abubakars? Well,
audio and all of that. It takes
David
time to do it, and
from
especially if
no
your files are big
Benjamin.
too.
Are you
You
familiar with
know,
any Abubakars from
connection and all of
Nigeria?
that.
I had a few of them as
Also,
classmates
just in case of
throughout
volume,
university,
I know
so
everybody does not
that's why
want
I'm asking.
weighted footage and all of that. And it depends on the amount of sources that you use because just try to remember if I believe like these are more sources. Um, and once again, besides of those, I mean, going through those that
I'm
information,
gonna go for I'm
you
from Canada
sometimes
but
got to go through
born
different ones
Jamaica.
here,
But Missy
and then
Christopher
go through the
General, me
process
might
of
tell me say
producing
some
an
Jamaican.
amazing piece.
Cause I'm go
All right.
Jamaican put on
So give you some,
unless a general your
so
last
you
name.
have
Oh, sorry, me I get up.
investment and also time to sit down and approach
I'm
things.
going to use I want to paint my nails into a nude color and then go over them with this. I know I'm in class, but
So it's pretty cool.
I was
Natasha, you're asking
stressing a lot.
what's this AI tool? Yeah, it's Google Notebook LM. As I said, it's used for a number of use cases,
Which
as you can
university? I
see.
went to Northern
You can
Caribbean
have this
University.
video. You can create different things.
NCU.
All right, so mind map reports, videos, audio, infographic, quizzes, and all of that. So it's multi-dimensional, if you want to call it that, in terms of its
So
capabilities.
NCU is
So
in
I was
Mandeville.
just saying you can check it
Okay,
out,
yeah.
see how
So
this
you
might
have
work for
NCU
you
takes a lot of international
in different
students.
aspects. All right, I
So
just
a
think it's
lot of
pretty
them
cool. That's all.
tend to
Awesome.
be on
Um,
there.
and
I
once
think
again,
this assignment is
realistic.
going to take
And
me a
I
long
like the
while
whole
to do,
idea of the
but I believe that I
interactive
can get it
aspect
done.
because many times when you
So
like
I'm not
create a podcast,
extremely worried about it
you give
as
it
I
to your
previously
student
was. So I have this
just
nude polish.
like
These are my nails.
it is very
I'm gonna go over
passively
them. Is it
that
morning
you're
or
engaging
evening?
in
It's
this.
currently
But when you
evening.
have
It's
something that
7:10
they can actually stop the
p.m.
conversation, or should I say, ask questions, and the tool will actually
I
be able
forgot
to
that
answer
I
those questions,
had
I
brought
think that's
this.
pretty cool. And yeah, just just the way it sound, it makes it more
Even if it's
kind of
just like
human
one
in
coating.
terms of the interaction. It doesn't obviously seem like it's just some AI tool, right? So yeah, check it out and see if that works for you. All right, guys. So that's it. I'm gonna give you guys a break tonight, and so you can go ahead and I know you have a lot in terms of what you're working on. And as I said,
Yes,
I
class is
will
finishing
extend the
early
times
tonight.
for you, especially based on the challenges that you're having with the system, um, so that you can get some more time, probably until the weekend, to finish up, what is due tonight and I guess tomorrow as well. That's a project, namely, and also um, assignment number two. Need to check on that date again. All right, but yeah. Any questions on the
Okay.
project, by the way, you guys are working on? Any questions on project one?
Mm,
Yes, sir. I have a question, please.
Absolutely.
As it relates to uh, the Google Meet, there,
Okay.
yes, it's asking me to seek permission from my administrator to make the Google Meet icon visible to students. I don't know how to go past that. Currently.
Oh, the icon. Okay. That's interesting. Well, maybe. Well, I don't know about the
Make visible.
icon per se, but you can just
no,
get the
it's
link, and I don't think it's saying
ABI
that you have to have the icon per se, but you can just have the link in there
GAILE.
and just mention
You
that
guys see the
you're
nude
using it
color? It's
for the
hardly even
meeting.
visible.
All right,
Okay.
got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'm in class. I was doing an assignment. I submitted one. I have one left to go.
All right. So, any other questions for project one? You guys are good to go.
But in the
Okay.
meantime, I'm
All
just
right,
going
guys.
to
So
do my
once again,
nails.
as I said, just go
and
ahead, work on the project, and don't worry about the due
ooh,
date. If it's tonight or tomorrow, I'll extend it so you have some more time to complete that, and also give you some time while the system is inaccessible to be able to navigate that issue, be able to yeah get all the things done as well. And just to remind you that what you can do too is that once the system is available, you can download whatever you can download so that you don't have a situation in which you have no access to the system and you need to download something at that point. But just download what you can download offline so that
some
say just
painting
remember the true
manuals.
facts of the reality so that when the system is unavailable, then you can actually, have those files at your disposal.
What
So that's
number are
one
you in
thing
the
I
family? I'm
try
the
to
last one.
sometimes do.
I'm the only
So
girl
yeah,
from my
just wanted
mommy,
to share that with
the
you.
only child from my dad, and I'm the last one from my mom.
Yes.
So I'm the
I
wash
published
belly.
that
Jamaicans call
insurance.
us the wash belly.
Yeah, I noted your issue. You understand? Thank you to Sana. You were saying that Eunice sent in an email regarding Iran. Okay, I didn't see it, but thank you for sharing that. I'll take a look at it. All right. All right, guys. So I'm gonna put again the Reddit in the chat, and then I'm gonna let you go so you can get some work done. And once again, take some time to work on the activities. I'm gonna give you an extension on the project, and I think I'm gonna be publishing the
Yes,
next.
have sister
Wait a
locks.
minute. I published discussion number two. I did. Why didn't I remember to that?
Sir, I'm not hearing.
Discussion number two, I've been focusing on discussion number one, but I just remembered that discussion number two is already published. I don't remember the date that I have there. But anyways, for those of you who are finished with discussion number one, you can also get started on discussion number two. Right? And let me just check something else here. That's going to be due the 15th of February, so you have some time. Just looking at what is there for. Okay, so for assignment number two, I'm going to extend that time to maybe the weekend or something, so you can have some time to do that, as well as project number one.
Is that your
Because I
Ross here?
realize that
Yes, it
these
is.
two are
Hello.
due today and tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna actually extend those for you until the weekend. Juliana, I see your hand. Yes, go ahead with your comment or question.
I was asking if there will be any activities from this class today.
Yeah, I think there's an activity for you on
So the rest of my
the
siblings
screen
are
recording.
either in Jamaica,
So
Canada,
you can
or
do
in
that.
America. So
This the time for that.
they're
You
all
have
about the
until
place.
maybe the 15th. Okay, so you don't need to, like try to get that done and submit tonight. But yes, you can practice screen recording activity. Remember, once again, you can choose any 10 of the activities that you have out of the 15 and submit those. All right, those practice activities you choose to do. So 10, any 10 out of the 15. All
So
right.
let me go over it with the
Come
new.
here, done 10 already. Does the practice include projects too?
Go again. Evening. I'm sorry.
Does the practice activity include the projects?
Include the projects? No. The practice activities are separate from the projects and the assignments.
Yes, sir. Understand. So the 10 out of 15 is for 10 practice activities.
Yeah, absolutely. Any 10 of your choice. So you say, okay, I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do all the AI stuff or all the, whatever exciting
I'm putting
ones
top
and
coat.
leave the ones that are
Last
considered
born
boring or,
in the
that's
house.
too easy or simple. That's
Yeah.
fine. So you have that option. You may say, oh, I don't want to do this particular practice. It's fine. Do any 10 of your choice. And you're good to go.
I'm planning to visit in February, going to Vineyard Town in Kingston. Any suggestions on
just
where
to
to
warn you, I
visit?
know you have a lot on your plate. Project
Hello,
assignment
Shakul. Yes,
two.
I remember.
Once again, I'll extend these to the
Say hi to
weekends
mom for me.
once
I
upon
will.
time.
Anytime
Hopefully,
she
this is
comes back
simple
around
enough
here.
to
Where you guys see
comprehend
my
again,
nails?
and you
It's
can
nude
submit.
and
All right.
cute.
So, yeah.
Any
All right.
recommendation? Well, you know
So,
that we got hit by
as everyone's time the attendance, you can
Melissa.
put that back in the chat again, and
So a lot
I'm
of
going
places are
to
kind of going through it
extend.
right now. Me not answer which country.
Yes. Joy,
Uganda.
yes, go ahead. You have a question?
No, sir. But thank you for.
My nails are not long. My nails are literally
Okay.
short.
Okay. Thank you too. Appreciate once again your presence.
I have
Your
no nails. You
interaction.
guys see my nails?
And yeah,
Where is my
I'll
nails?
continue to go through your activities. And once again, I'm going to be looking at the assignment as well. All right, going through your assignment. So hopefully I can share that with you next week. All right, guys. So
So there's a question.
yes.
There's a question. There's a question in the chat with regards to an open video for the recording. I don't know. I don't know if you could speak to
Yeah,
that.
I use the machine to wash
All
my
right. So
clothes
for the
still. Some of my
project
clothes.
two. Okay, you're on project two already. Do we need to have an open video for the recording? When you say open video, what are you referring to? I mean, specifically explain what you mean when you say open video. Sakina? Video. Yeah, I think for this one, your own voice, and you don't need to show your camera. You're just doing a screen recording, but preferably your own voice in this particular instance. All right, so hopefully I answer your question. So your own voice. Here, Jacinthe voice distinct from Fiona, distinct from, etc. I want to hear your voices. All right.
Where? Okay, let me tell
Yeah.
you. I have
Don't be
some.
afraid of your voice,
Wait, my fingernails
I'm just
dry,
saying.
Christopher. Let me tell you
Yeah.
like two
Work on
places
it.
I have in mind that
I'll
I
leave
would
it
love
there.
to go in December. But let me
Fiona, I see your
finish
hand. Go ahead.
them two
You
nails
come
here
with your
first,
question.
Sir,
and
I
then
had sent you an email.
we'll get
Just
back to
asking
you.
if you
But me want
received it.
to
It's
finish
Release, sir.
this.
Not Fiona. I forgot to change my name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I was wondering. All right, so okay, so I haven't. Well, tell me, when did you send
We're
this
talking
email?
like restaurants, Christopher. You're
Sometime I
talking
think around Friday.
restaurants.
Okay,
You're
so all right,
talking
let me check on that
adventurous
because like I
spots.
said,
You know, a
I'm
place to go if you
swamped
have
with
a fun
emails.
time.
I'm trying to go through as
It's for
many
the
as
Um,
link
I
for
can whenever I get the
the
time to go
activity,
through.
sir.
Okay, so I'll take a look at it. All right.
yeah,
Okay.
so shackles
All right.
still. You gotta get used to it. Anytime you come on, if you see a film one
All
show.
right. So yeah.
So,
All right, guys. So once again, take care. Work on the things you need to work on, and
my nails are done.
once again, the extensions will be granted,
Alright.
so you don't need to work about anything. All right. So do enjoy the rest of your
Thank
evening.
you, sir. Have a good night.
God bless.
So class ended early. I'm through with that. Let me breeze out my nails first. They're so cute. They look so natural. Top coat takes a while to dry. So let me show you. Oh my bad, I thought you were. Chill, Shackle. Chill. You guys chill. Mm. Healing energy from me. Let me show you. Um, All right. Mm. All right. So Camp Irie. So Christopher, you hear me? Camp Irie, St. Elizabeth. So you can check that one out. So Camp Irie, St. Elizabeth. So that's one. Let me tell you the next one. Again, Camp Irie also got St. Elizabeth also got hit by Melissa. So, but I heard that they're open. Um, so Camp Irie. So this is basically how it looks. You can do your own research and see if it's something you'd want to visit. It's an amusement park in Jamaica. And then the next one, what the next one name? Mystic Mountain. So Mystic Mountain. Let's say Mystic Mountain. Let me type it in the chat. So Mystic Mountain and Camp Irie. So those are two enjoyment spots. You can go to like have a chill time, have a good time. So you have Camp Irie and then Mystic Mountain. Yeah. So those two places you can go for have a fun time. And you know you have your beaches, them and them other stuff where you can, go and enjoy yourself. But feel like a fun adventure moment and some out of the ordinary, you can go to those two places. It's affordable. I think one of them it's like $35 like USD, and some, so that the prices aren't that crazy. And if you want restaurant or whatever, you can always search up good food spots in Jamaica, especially in Kingston. You have too much places to choose from in Kingston. I have lots of arcades and game spots and the nice little spots in Kingston, so you'll be very occupied. Hi Shadrach. Yeah. Yeah. So that's that. Alright, may I give my nails them both a 4 minutes for dry, and then I go on to assignment two. So assignment two is an Excel assignment. So I'm supposed to use Microsoft Excel, develop a gradebook for a class and subject area of your choice. This gradebook should have the following specifications: name of the subject, course, grade level, etc. Um, the class should have at least 10 students. Data should include ID, first name, last name. Include at least 3 pieces of coursework and 1 final exam. Use appropriate functions to compute for each coursework. Highest, no, average, highest grade. Use 2 additional formulas, function of your choice. Determine the student's final numeric grade. Using the if function, calculate the final letter grade for each student, A, B, C. Create a 3D bar chart showing the breakdown of grade distribution for all exams assignments. The chart should be appropriately titled and labeled. Place the chart below the data in the worksheet. The worksheet data should be appropriately formatted using appropriate headings, subheadings, numeric formats, borders, shading, cell style, etc. Yeah. Hi. Mad thanks, sister. Yeah, you're welcome. So, you know that it's a lot. This dry it? Too dry it. Good night, Tremar. Welcome. Welcome. Yes, um, come from work and I had on this last night because we just sleep in night for a couple hours and put on the back tonight. What's your favorite food in Jamaica? In Kenya, we like mostly potatoes, maize. Favorite food in Jamaica? Rice and peas, fried plantain, curry goats, and fried chicken with vegetable. Yeah. You're like Kenya. Yeah. We have a lot of similarities with, you know, those countries. Toronto cold brew and lots of snow at the moment. Yeah, I have a friend in Toronto and I would not visit there right now if I'm being very honest. I would not. No, that's okay. It's only been an hour. And from the looks of things, we're going to be on for a next hour and a half to 2 hours. Mm. So I'm going to see the rubric name of it. Not like you. Yeah, even out here in Jamaica too, we have a lot. Like today, me I put together the paper because I teach grade 8 as well, right? So me I put together the paper for grade 8. Also know where rain start fall. I'm like, what is happening? And then the sun get extremely hot. I'm like, make up your mind. Make up your mind. What are you going to do? You're going to roast we or you're going to wash we out? Like, make up your mind for real. For real, for real, for real. Hello. Guys, if you're on here and you're new, subscribe to the channel. We're 5 away from, no, we're 25 away from reaching 800 subscribers. So subscribe if you haven't already. Neighbor to Tanzania and Kenya, right? How una have one discussion? My bad enough, me enough. Are you hungry? I'm not hungry. I'm just a bit exhausted. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a rough week and a half. From last week to now, it's been a rough time. But we're here, you know? So, have to make the most of it. Guys, please subscribe to the channel. Like the video when you try. Yeah, I'm like, a lot of new people coming on. I think based on how the views have been going, we're definitely over 500 views already. But people them not subbing, but that's okay. I am patient. I will wait. Okay. Alright, so let's see what Sir is saying about.
In this video, we'll be looking at how to use the if function to create a gradebook. So one of the first thing you want to do is,
Yeah, we can chat too.
we have identified our grade scheme, which we have here. We have the numeric grades 90, 80, 70, 60, and 50. And we want to determine letter grades for each of these. 90 and above A, and also 80 and above would be a B, 70 and above would be a C, 60 and above would be a D, and 50 and below would be an F. So once we have determined that, we can go ahead and put in our formula. So we're going to enter a formula here. We're going to have the equal sign first, followed by if. We're going to put in our criteria here. So we're going to take it from the first numeric grade we have there, which is in cell A2. So if A2 is greater than or equal to,
Hi, Gracious. It's
the value that we
2:35. I know
have
it's late
there is
there.
90.
I know it's late there. So, you guys have to go to bed soon. Do you guys have work in the morning? I'm not complaining, you know, but do you guys have work in the morning? Give me a second. Let me send a voice note. And we are back. Mommy! Somebody there window. Hi. Watson. I lose control when you're not next to me. Oh, that Benji after I'm fling away. Richard switch. Come back, boy. Hi, sweetheart. Who is sweetheart? Songbird, nothing like that. Y'all, I prayed today, but it's so overstimulating. We have 2 assignments due, and me end up submit one, but today me did just have them due. Wally pass stress did a go on, and something I me did cry today for like 1 minute, minute and a half. Me did just the tears just did have a flow, and now we're here. The teacher extended date for one of the assignment, but me still I go try get it done. Me no want them pile up on me, so I'm still I go try get it done tonight. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. And if in case of anything, we start it out for tomorrow. But we have a project due this week and an assignment and like 3 class activities. So project, assignment, 3 class activities. 2 assignment, project, and 3 class activities. 1 assignment done, we're on the next one. Now me crazy, me I call crazy. Roller, hi roller. I'm gonna be
And
a
notice you're
decent.
seeing here for the if function, if logical test, value true, value false. So we're going to follow that same procedure. So if A2 is greater than or equal to 90, comma, then we're going to have in brackets here an A. Otherwise, comma, we're going to have another if function. So we're going to have if once again, and we're going to have the same test, A2 greater than equal to this time 80, comma, then we'll put a B, and otherwise
Wow, you got this. You're gonna finish
actually have to check again.
Yeah,
so
I was just overwhelmed,
I'm
to
going to
be
do another
honest.
check. A2 is greater than or equal to 70. Then we're going to give a C. Otherwise, we're going to do another check to see if A2 is greater than
I
or
was just
equal
overwhelmed.
to
And yeah,
60.
like I had so much to
And we're
do.
going to give a
And now I have like
D.
one almost a garbage
So we have
bag
A,
filled
B,
of
C,
papers to
D.
mark.
Good.
But those are going to get marked over the
Otherwise,
weekend. I'm
if
picking my
not, we will
struggles
simply give an F.
instead of.
So we'll put F for letter grade. And I think we can close our brackets for every if that we use here. 1, 2, 3 funding, not just open brackets, but close brackets. So for every open bracket, 1, 2, 3, 4, we will have a corresponding. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And Excel also gives you some help, a clue here with a color-coded bracket, so you know if you're missing one that doesn't match here. So we can go ahead and press our enter key. You notice you have your letter grade A. And if we should copy this formula down using the fill handle, and you can watch some of my other videos that will show you how to use this, you will see now that you have all your letters in based on the corresponding numeric values A, B, C, D, and F. I hope this video helped you. So if it did, please click on the like button and make a comment. And please don't forget to subscribe and share this with a friend. Thank you for watching.
Alright, that was one. There's this playlist I'm gonna watch. So it's see like what this assignment is about. So let's watch this playlist and see what he's teaching. Can't trust your AI results? So we can see. Let Borium sift through 170 million.
Hi, welcome to this Microsoft Excel tutorial for absolute beginners. Now, once you click on Microsoft Excel, you should notice that you will now have a window similar to the one you're seeing here. Now, you have a number of different
Speed
templates
this
you
up.
can choose
Now
from,
time to listen.
but because we're just starting out with Microsoft Excel, we'll click on the option for blank workbook. Okay, so there are a few things we want to go through to get started. You should notice that you have a number of menu items here on your menu bar. And of course, you should notice that you
So
have
Benji, if
additional
you're still
options
on,
on
how
your
was your day?
remote.
You're still in Jamaica?
Now, in your home remote, there
Hello
are a number of
Archie. You're
options
still
that
in
you have,
Jamaica
but
or
you
are
want
you
to make
left?
sure you know where to find. For example, formatting your font, you have your font grouping or section here, and also for alignment, number, and also styles. So these pretty much are what you'll be utilizing very often. And if we go over to the editing section, you will see an option for AutoSum. And if we click on this drop down arrow here, you'll notice there's a lot of other functions that we can use apart from sum, like average, count, max, min, and even more functions. Excel is all about functions, formulas, and numeric calculations, as well as creating charts for your reports, etc. For creating charts, we can go to our insert menu option, and here we have a number of different types of charts that we can create in Microsoft Excel. You have your column charts, you also have pie charts, and there are many other charts that you can insert here as well. Now, the other options are very similar, like page layout, very similar to what you will see in Microsoft Word, except formulas, which has a number of different options for different types of formulas and functions you can use in Excel. And here we have your f of x symbol, which indicates you can go ahead and insert a function using that option. And we'll soon pretty much
Oh
learn
guys, let
how
me
to do
show
that.
you. I don't know
In
who
our
is on.
data
Shame I know you're
menu,
a
we have a
silent
number of
watcher.
options here, but
So you're
we'll cover
probably
that
still
last.
on. Let me show you guys one of like my dream cameras. You look stressed and tired today because I am stressed and tired. I how are you? I am so tired, to be honest. I am so exhausted. So the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. So the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III. So that one, and then DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and is either that one or the Sony, but I can't wait to buy my first camera. And then the Insta 360. So the Insta 360, the DJI Osmo, and then a Canon or the Sony Alpha ZVE10. So that one, let me show you guys. So this one right here, So the Sony, and then the DJI Osmo, and then the Insta 360. Those are like, but I would most definitely love to get my hands on the Canon. Let me view them on Amazon. The Canon is, let me tell you the price. Well, it's not showing up here, but yes, this in particularly. Canon is cool. It's cool. Well, one of my dream vlog cameras, the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III digital camera in black, and then the Insta 360, the whole bundle kit, and the DJI Osmo. I know my chest kind of high, but that would be like my dream camera setup, so I can just get all that I need to get done. So yeah, I have them, few of them in my card. So let's see. Dreams will come through, and eventually I'll be able to purchase some of these. But just know when the time comes, the vlogs gonna eat. Canon is a very strong brand. Not gonna lie, it is a strong brand. So, but the Canon G7X Mark III, that's my dream camera. And then the Insta 360, the white Insta 360. Yep. Even if I don't get the DJI, but those two, mm-hmm, it's not hi, it's your dream camera. Yeah, that's fair. Like, it's my dream camera. And hopefully, I don't want to buy these out of pocket. I want YouTube to like invest into itself. That makes sense. Mm, so yeah. To the Insta 360 and the Canon. Jeez. I love the white Insta 360. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'll be okay with either it or the black one, but the white one is so pretty. I love the white one. I can imagine, oh my god, the amount of content more than I do with it. But in time, God will let it happen. And let's go back to the lesson.
At most, here we have a little tip for us, and that is Excel giving you some additional option. So here we have the sort and filter option, and you can use this to order data, whether in ascending or descending order. We'll talk about that in our next videos to come. And we're going to go back to Home Sweet Home here. Now, you can see we have a number of columns from A, B, C going all the way down. We also have a number of rows here. The columns are represented by the letters of the alphabet, while your rows are represented by numeric values, counting numbers. So going all the way from 1 to, I think, 65,000 or something.
Hi,
All right, so what we can do here
Abdullah.
is just to show you how to enter information. So we can look at, let's say, a simple calculation. We can probably start off with some test scores here.
But
Test
it
number one,
needs
test number two.
in time.
These are
Yeah,
labels.
it
You can enter
need like
numeric
the
values
Insta
accordingly.
360 and the Canon
Say
G7, like the
17,
kit
18.
for both of them
And you can do a number of things with these. You can add
in
these values
time.
together. And
In
we can maybe
time, the
start off with
Lord will
some
make it
feature
happen.
here
Okay.
to automatically do that. So
Okay.
if you click on auto sum, you notice that automatically the application will assume that we want to find a sum of 90 and 80, and it will automatically get that in there, which would be 170. Usually this is not very applicable for test scores, so I'm going to go here, click on my drop down list and go to the option for average. And notice that we have the average option included, our function included there. You can just press enter key. Now we have the average for those two test scores, which is 85. You can do quick formatting here, bold, italic, etc. And you can apply that. Below your, below at the base of your window, you should notice that you have options for a number of sheets. Currently we have just one sheet, and if you want to increase that, there's a little plus icon here that says new sheet. Once you click on that,
Kuchema, how was your day?
notice that
What
you
did you
have
do
new
today?
worksheet
Do you
4.
work?
To get back to the
You know what I'm
worksheet,
saying?
you
Like,
can just
what do
click
you
on
do?
sheet number 1,
What did you do today?
and we are back in our worksheet. So we can do quick styling here for our labels. If we go to the options for styles, and that's the style section and cell styles, and we can apply headings or titles uh, to that. So we're just going to apply here
Hi.
heading 4, and you
Hello.
now see that applied. And there are a number of other things that we can do, which I will share with you in the next video. Thanks for
How are
watching.
you?
Please remember
I'm
to
doing
subscribe
okay.
if this video helps you,
Well,
and click on
I
the
am
like
so
button.
depleted, but I am getting there. How are you doing?
There's a simple way to protect your
You
privacy
remember me?
online.
The name
Full
is a little
access to
bit
worldwide
familiar, but
content.
I'm gonna
And
remember
it's with a
exactly who
VPN.
this is.
Here's how it works.
I don't
VPN
remember
stands
exactly who
for
this is,
Virtual
darling.
Private Network. ExpressVPN is a VPN provider with servers in more than 160. Hi, welcome to another introductory video on Microsoft Excel. Now, in our previous video, we shared with you the basic environment of Microsoft Excel, looking
I
at
was
the
here
menu
yesterday,
items
didn't
and
answer me.
options you have to work with on the
Oh,
ribbon.
okay.
Now, in
Yesterday
today's
I was
video,
doing a
we'll
lot
look
of
at
work, you know.
some other things such
So
as your name box
probably
and the formula bar
that was it.
and their
And it's been an
purpose.
exhausting
So
day.
your name
How are you,
box is this little
DJM?
box right here. This
How
little
was your
text
day?
box
What did you do
that
today?
actually shows to you the cell that is currently active or in use. So if I should notice currently the cell I have clicked on here is cell A1. Usually you refer to a particular cell, which is the intersection of a column and a row. So this is column A here, and this is row 1. So your name box will always show you the active cell, which
Yeah.
is once again the intersection
Yeah, but
of
lots of
a column.
Nigerians on here,
So
but
in this
yeah.
case,
At least
we're
remember
checking
I'm from
column A
Jamaica, so.
and row 1.
So I'm seeing some
So if I
regular
should
faces
change,
coming on.
notice
We
as
love
I
that.
change the or click
We
in
love
any other
that.
cell that you see different cell address. This is what we call the cell address here. F currently because currently in this column, which is column F, and this row, which is row 9. Okay, so that is your name box. What we want to look at here is the formula bar, which is right here. Now your formula bar usually shows you a formula that you have entered. So let's say, for example, I have two numbers here, 150 and 300, and I would like to find the formula. Now this is usually how you enter a formula. So I'm just going to add these two numbers. So I'm going to say equal sign followed by the name of
My day
the
was good,
cell
little
address
rain, then a
containing
little sun while I
150,
stayed home today.
which is A1,
Work in a
plus the
warehouse.
name of the cell
Okay.
address containing
Alright, that's not bad.
300, which
John
is
Fala, good morning.
A1.
Good night,
And notice that is highlighted
my
here
friend.
in different colors to show you that. So notice once I type the formula in that you're now noticing in your formula bar, you're also seeing the formula for the calculation we have here. Once you press the enter key, you will see the result. And your formula bar, if I should make this cell C1, which contains the formula, the active cell, you now notice in your name box you're seeing that, but also in the formula bar, you're seeing the formula of the
But
actual
that
value
is very
that is
pretty.
going
The
to be here
burgundy
in
and the
C1.
cream. Worse if it were to
Right,
do on
so that
cream
is all for
shoes, it are
today. I
really
hope that
pretty.
you enjoyed this video and it helped you. And please remember to subscribe and also to make a comment. And you can like the video as well. Thank you for watching. Running breaks your joints. Tai Chi builds them back. After 50. Hi,
I'm
in this
from
video, we'll be
Liberia,
looking at
and you too,
formatting
where you from?
numbers.
I'm from
Previously, we showed
Jamaica.
you how to use simple functions such as the average function, the min function, and the max function to find the highest value within the range, and also the count function. Now, if we want to format our values here, our numeric values, there are several options we have if we go to our number section in the home ribbon. So we can see, for example, decimal places. So if we want to add or subtract or reduce decimal places, we
Me, I like the top one more, but you know, some my time picture no show the true reflection or something. The burgundy them match. Once the burgundy match, and you have the cream shoes on the cream that sell off, you know. But me say the bottom one no look good, but me I prefer the top one, cause you know it look matched and uniform. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but if you da wear the bottom one burgundy shoes would go well with the burgundy jacket or one cream shoes. Um, Thinking about doing security full time though. Hey, we love what we do. Yeah. If you want to do security full time, then do it. Remember, you're the one that say me not feel think me dream too big, forget the camera and all of them stuff there. So, if you want to be do security full time, then you do it. Don't limit yourself. You can do it. All of my people on here, we might struggle, we might tired, we might be a little bit exhausted, all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, we're going to get it done. So do it. I told you about my friend in Jamaica. Oh yes, I remember. You told me that you had a friend in Jamaica for true DJM. Remember.
we can do that. Currently, for average, we have a lot of recurrent decimal here. For average, we can go ahead and decrease that to, let's say, two decimal place. All right, increase or decrease. In this video, we'll be looking at formatting numbers. Previously, we showed you how to use simple functions such as the average function, the min function, and the max function to find the highest value within the range, and also the count function. Now, if we want to format our values here, our numeric values, there are several options we have if we go to our number section in the home
Okay,
ribbon. So we
that
can see, for
happens from
example,
time to
decimal
time, and every
places. So if
time
we want to add
persons
or
want to
subtract or
talk,
reduce
which is
decimal places, we
okay.
can do that. Currently, for average, we have a lot of recurrent decimal here. For average, we can go ahead and decrease that to, let's say, two decimal place. All right, increase or decrease. Lowest values, if you want all your values here to have like two decimal places, you can go ahead and increase that. Or in this case, I'm decreasing it. Okay, so it has two decimal places consistently. For our unit cost and total cost, we could go ahead and we could apply here currency values. Automatically, it applies the dollar sign and also the number of decimal places once you apply currency. So we can go ahead and click on the option for currency there, right in our numbers section. Right, so I hope that you have learned something from this video, and you have just looked at how we format numbers. So remember to like this video if it helped you, and please subscribe to this channel as well. Thank you. Hi. In our previous video, we looked at formatting numbers. In this video, we'll be
Yes,
looking
miss,
at
there's no
formatting
limit for me
text.
growing up. I
Now,
have
we
heard
have
that
our
the sky's the
headings
limit
item,
because I
unit
know.
cost, quantity, and total
Right.
cost. And we're going
The
to highlight,
sky
first of
is the
all of our
limit.
headings here. And we're going to go to the styles section, and we're going to go to the cell styles option. Now, in this section, we have a number of different ways that we can actually format our headings. So we have different heading styles there. And if we had a title, we could go ahead and work with the title option. I'll show you how we do that. We're going to use heading 2 here. Okay. And then I'm going to just insert another row at the top here. I'm going to right click, and I'm going to go to the option insert. And we're going to also show you how to merge and center. So what I'm going to do here, just highlight all of these cells from A1 to D1. I'm going to click on the merge and center option here. And now we have all of those cells merged into one cell. And we can go ahead and just type a simple heading, shopping list. Okay, my spelling there. Okay, the shopping list. We have that there as our heading or title. We're just going to format that by going back to cell styles. I'm going to change that to title. Okay, so we have that and we have now our title
Motivation, nice, but
and
do
our
not believe.
headings.
And once you
And
decide
of
and
course, you
set
can
your
always
mind, there's
choose
nothing to
all your
stop it.
headings
That's why
and
I'm convinced you.
subheadings for
If
the
there's no
averages
limit,
and
I
so
don't,
on.
me not say,
Lowest, highest number of items, we can make that like
me not
50,
say you can't
for
have your
example.
time when you might
So
feel
we have
overwhelmed,
all our
you might feel
this, we
exhausted.
have all
This,
of
that,
our
devil knows
text
that, and the whole
format
nine
text.
yards. You know
So
what
we
I'm
got
saying?
that.
Like,
So
you gotta
that's
have
it
your
for
moment.
formatting
But at the end of the
your
day,
text. That's your title and
at the
headings and
end
subheadings.
of the
Hope that
day,
this was very helpful for you.
there's no
Please remember
limit.
to subscribe, to like this video if it helped you, and make a comment. Thank you for watching.
This is my box in my place while I play, when I party, and when it comes to game time, I like to make.
Hi, in this video we'll be looking at creating simple formulas and also working with simple functions in Microsoft Excel. So we have a worksheet
You see what I
already
write, and
prepared
it's up about
and
my
we're
friend. Yeah,
seeing
so we
here
write about your
the
friend that she has
headings for
stopped
item, unit
receiving
costs,
a call,
quantity,
returning a
total
call.
cost.
That happens.
We'll
Sometimes
also
people
go
just
ahead and utilize the average function,
don't,
the main function, the max function,
correspond
the
how they
minimum
used
function
to. Maybe
to
something
find
had
average,
happened to
lowest,
her,
highest, and number of
or
items.
because of the Melissa and everything,
So
and the
we're going to go
hurricane
ahead
and
and
stuff,
find the total cost here for
she kind of,
Post-Grad. And
everybody go
the
through
first
them
thing you want
phase.
to have in
And
any
Melissa kind of threw off a lot
formula
of people.
is the equal sign. So we're going to start with equal, and we're going to use the cell addresses for each of the numeric values we have
Somebody
for unit cost and
cry
quantity for each of the item
for
mentioned
me.
just now. So for milk, we can see unit cost in cell B2. So we'll go ahead and enter B2. So notice Microsoft Excel will highlight the cell address for you, or the particular cell that you have entered in your formula. So we have B2, and of course to get the total cost, we'll be multiplying unit cost by quantity. So it will be B2 times, we use the asterisk here for multiplication, times C2, right? And we can go ahead and press the enter key here, and we'll see the total cost is $6. Now we can, there's something very cool with Microsoft Excel. We can use what we call the fill handle, which is found bottom right of your cell here, to copy the formula. So I'll just go ahead, highlight this cell containing the formula that you can see in your formula bar right here. And if we go ahead and highlight, we just press escape there. If we go ahead and highlight, and we'll move the mouse pointer to the bottom right of that cell, we'll notice the icon changes to what looks like a plus sign, a black plus sign. So we'll drag this down to the other cells. Oops, I think I made an error there. So I'm going to, okay, no I didn't. Actually, it turns out that all my unit cost is equivalent to 6. That was not intended, but essentially this is what it does. When you copy the formula down, you notice as you click in each cell, you can see that the cells that are adjacent are the ones that are used in the formula. So it turns out here, but if I should make a change, let's change this, the quantity for bread to 4. You'll notice that the value for the total cost also changes, right? So let's
Melissa
change
was
the
a big
quantity here
impact.
to 7
Definitely.
for
Hello, sweetheart. I
number
just
of eggs
refused
instead
good
of
night.
for
Hello,
small.
O'Neill.
All right, so let us look at the average. For
You have to
average,
go
all we
for
need to
me.
do is the average,
You have to draw for
the
me.
equal sign first,
Scarf
and the
again
average
because me I get
is the
cold.
actual name of the function we're going to use here. So we can go ahead and type in equal average. We want to find average cost for all the items we have here. So we know the range, which is the group of cells we're working with, will be from D2 to D, that's from D2 to D4. So we can go ahead and highlight, and
I'm
you'll
getting
notice that here,
cold.
this is not working with me here. Okay, you notice that automatically by using the point mode, by
Okay, maybe
clicking
she
and
just
dragging,
busy or
that
something, or
your
she don't
range is
want to
automatically
communicate with
copied
you again.
inside
So my time that
your
happens.
brackets here
You
for your
know,
functions queue.
persons
So we
grow
can go ahead
out
and press the
people,
enter key,
and that's
and you'll now
okay.
have your average there. So for lowest, we're going to use the min function here. So equal min, and the same range that we're using, which is D2 to D4. So we can go ahead and type that in. Press the enter key. You have your lowest value there being 6. Also for the highest, we're going to use the max, and we're going to put that in. So it's D2 to D4. All right, and that gives us 12 as the highest value because minimum value is what min returns and the maximum value is what max will return. Number of items, we're going to use the count function here. So equal count followed by the open brackets. That will be D2 to D4 once again. And once we press enter key, we now have our number of items being 3. All right, hopefully this video has helped you. Please remember to subscribe and also to leave a comment and like the video as well. Thank you. Hi, welcome to this video tutorial on creating charts in Excel. So last time we showed you how to enter some simple functions, for example, average, min, max, and count. And we also showed you how to format your text and your numbers. Today we'll be looking at how to insert your charts. Now, if I wanted to insert a simple chart to show the total cost of milk, egg, bread, all the items that we have here in our shopping list, we could go ahead and we could highlight all of what we have here, starting from D2 all the way down to D5, and go to insert. Now, there are lots of charts here that we could insert. There are column charts, there are pie charts, etc. Let's go to our column charts and let's choose the option for, let's say, 3D clustered column. All right. So once we click on that, we should now notice that we have our chart inserted here. Just zoom it out a little bit so we can see that. And we can resize our chart so that it is, well, I think I made an error there. Let me undo. All right. So we can resize our chart so that it fits. Wonderful. So here we're seeing the total cost of the different items, except we're not seeing like a label here for each item, except the numbers that are below. So if we want to change that, I will show you how to do that in our next video. So look out for the next video that I will actually show you how to do that. But this is how you create a simple chart in Microsoft Excel. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, please subscribe and like the video, make a comment as well. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to this tutorial video on creating charts in Microsoft Excel. In our previous video, we showed you how to create a simple chart, which is simply highlight the data, go to your insert menu, and select the chart you want. However, to be a little bit more detailed, so you can actually see those labels, we're going to show you how to do that a little bit differently this time around. So I'm going to delete this chart that we had created last time, and I'm going to do something interesting here. So also something to notice, how do you actually select
I'm so
all your
angry. No,
non-adjacent
I'm just a bit
columns? So
focused.
here is how we're going to do that. So
Honest.
we're going to highlight from what we have here in column A, from
Yeah,
A2
I'm
to A5,
sorry.
and we're going to hold down the control key on your keyboard, and we're going to select from D2 to D5. And now we're going to go to insert. We're going to go to the option for chart, in this case column chart, 3D cluster column, and we're going to select that option. Now I'm going to resize this a little bit so it can fit, and now you will see something very different from what we had the last time. Now you should be noticing you have the labels of the different items here. So we have milk, eggs, bread, etc. clearly seen, and this distinct in terms of the labels that we have on our chart. So hope this video helped you. Please remember to subscribe and look out for additional videos as it relates to creating charts and working with data and functions and formulas in Microsoft Excel. Thank you. Millions of people are attacked by bacteria causing inflammation and gum problems. Unlike others, Colgate Total Superior Formula fights bacteria and creates a powerful protective barrier for up to 24 hours to prevent them from coming back. Hi, welcome to this video tutorial on using charts in Microsoft Excel. In our previous videos, we looked at how to create simple charts. In today's video, we'll look at how to use the chart tools and options you have to work with. So once you create a chart, you will have chart tools. Under chart tools, you have two options, design and format. Now, in your design options, you have many different options to choose from, and Excel will give you a live preview of how that will change in terms of your style, chart style, as you move the mouse pointer over each of these different selections. You can always select as well the drop-down list here to expand the gallery of options you have, and you'll see how those can change as you go along. You also have the option to change the colors of your chart if you so desire, and you can add different chart elements here, whether on the different axes, the primary, horizontal axes, vertical, etc. You have many options to work with as it relates to those, and you also have a quick layout option that you can change the layout of your chart if you so desire. And over on the far right, we have the option to move chart. You could move the chart to a new location if you so desire as well.
Hmm.
In the formatting
It is
options, we
night. Good
have
night.
options here to
But good
change the
morning
text
where you're at.
on your chart. So this
Well,
pretty
it's
much
night
gives you
time for
a
me.
way to change the text, the format of the text in such a way that it may look a little bit more appealing. And you have all these creative options here that you can work with as well. And of course, your shape style option for the actual bordering of your chart, you can change all of that color, fill color, outline, etc. and so on. So I hope that this video has kind of helped you as it relates to seeing additional options that you can have to work with your chart in terms of formatting. There's always the right click menu option as well. So you can always right click on your chart and you have additional options as it relates to formatting or moving
Hello,
or
my
editing your
name
chart in some
is
way. All right, so this is the end of this
Omosihim.
video. Hopefully this
Omosihim.
has been very helpful to you. Please remember to
Hope I
subscribe,
didn't butcher
to
your
make a
name.
comment, and to like the video as well. Thank you.
Hope I
Hi,
didn't butcher your
welcome to this
name.
video on using the
Say I
if
get
function.
cool
In our
again.
previous video, we had looked at
If
using
you lock up the
absolute
window,
cell
them
referencing.
quick and
And
fast.
in today's video, we'll be looking at this simple shopping list and using the if function to do a check to see if we are overspending. So first thing we need to have for any function in Excel is the equal sign. So we go ahead and enter the equal sign followed by the word if followed by open brackets. And the logical test that we're going to be doing here, if you can see, Excel is giving you a little help. So we have if followed by a logical test, followed by value if true, followed by value if false. So the first thing we're going to do is to do a check. So the first value that we're checking here for the totals is the total for milk. And that is found in the cell F5. So we can go ahead and say if F5 is greater than, let's say $1,000 is our budget, and we don't really want to go over that. So if F5 is greater than 1,000, then we can say we have a comma there, and we have in quotation, yes, we're overspending. Okay, and that's our value if true, and we can go ahead and separate our value false here by a comma, and we're going to have no. So in other words, what we're saying is that if the value we have for total here in this column, starting with
You
the
know,
value
one
for
sweater.
milk in F5 is
Mommy
greater than
will
1,000,
use
then
either the
yes, we're
destroyer
overspending.
or the
Okay,
vape
that's the
mat, but
question
me
we're asking. Are we
personally not
overspending?
like
Yes. If it's
to
over 1,000,
inhale
yes.
all of them.
If not, then
So
no.
I would
All
use
right, so we
the
go ahead and we close brackets,
they
enter
call
our
it
percent
again?
key, and yeah, we notice that our
The
first
sweater.
answer here, our response, is actually no. Okay, for that is for milk. Okay, that's just $55. If we should copy this down to the other cells, which I'm attempting to do here using your fill handle, okay, we realize that, or we should realize, all right, my mouse is not working with me here. All right, so we should realize that for the final item that we have here, chicken, that we are overspending. So it means that we need to cut back on chicken, right? So I hope that this is very helpful for you, and you can go ahead and create your own if functions in
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft Excel. And please remember to subscribe to my channel, to
Have
like
two
this video
more
if it helps you,
videos to go
and
through,
also to make a comment. Thank you very
and
much for watching.
then
Imagine conducting every
okay.
part of your research only on one platform. Meet Borium, your AI-powered research companion. With
In this video, we'll be looking at how to use the if function to create a great book. So one of the first things you want to do
That's the one that
is
me just make a while ago. Absolute.
Hi, in this video, we'll be looking at how to use the absolute cell reference in a formula. So the first thing you want to do in this case is establish which cell you want to make the absolute cell. An absolute cell is a cell that is not changed when you copy a formula down when using your different functions or formula in Microsoft Excel. So in this case, we're going to make, so we have a simple scenario here, shopping list, and we're going to make this tax that we have here of 10% that we're going to apply to some items here in our shopping list. We're going to make this cell the absolute cell reference. So we're going to make B2 absolute cell reference. In this formula, we want to calculate the tax amount, which will be the percentage here, which is 10% applied to the subtotal. So we will have equal sign first, followed by we're applying this, so we're saying here that this is D5, that's the first item we have here, D5. This will be multiplied by the tax amount, which is the tax percentage, sorry, which is 10%. And in order to make this absolute, we'll have to use a dollar sign here before the column heading and a dollar sign before the row heading as well. So we'll have that in. Press the enter key. We'll notice that we have the value there for the first item, that is milk. All right, so I'm going to copy this down using your fill handle here. So I will just click and drag down. But what you notice is that while the reference for the subtotal changes, okay, notice as we go down here, the reference for the tax doesn't change, it's the same, right? So that's in essence how your absolute cell reference works. So what we have for our subtotal in terms of the values, they change as we go along based on the cell that is relative or adjacent to the cell that we have our formula in. However, you notice that the cell containing the percentage for tax remains the same because we have used a dollar sign before the column and the dollar sign before the row as well
So
to stipulate that it should not be changed when we copy our formula down. So this is it for this tutorial on absolute cell reference and how we use that in Microsoft Excel. Hopefully this has been meaningful to you. Please remember to subscribe and also to like video, and in addition to that, make a comment as well. Thank you.
all right. So that's that for that. Wait a minute, I get one call. Give me a second. Guys, I'm going to end the live here. My battery's at 20%. I'm on a call. So I'm going to end the live here. So Tony, subscribe if you haven't already. We're gonna finish do what we're doing tomorrow. But one of my girlfriends called me. So I'm going to get on the call, finish talking to her, put this to charge. If anything, when she's through, then we will get back to you guys. But BRB. Thank you guys for keeping me company. I love you. God loves you more. I'm gonna put this for charge and then we probably join back the live. So see you guys soon. Alright, big up
But I
yourself.
get